All right, we're looking at January 29th, 2022. I wanted to put this video out before Monday due to some moves inside the stock markets that I'm planning on doing next week, and I'll tell you why. Neil Kashkari, which is one of the main players inside the Fed Reserve, yesterday started talking about they may not raise rates. I'm not surprised by this at all. This whole thing, they've been lying about it, just like they've been lying about the inflation is transitory and everything else they say. It's just nothing but lies. It's propaganda 24/7. But this is a big one, okay? Because now there is a very good chance that we will see this melt up that some people like Dave Contrarian, I think on Wealthion, I will post a couple of videos of his. He's been wrong about oil. He said at 70, he's expected to go down a lot more. Oil has been going up pretty much like steadily with some really healthy pullbacks, but it's been looking pretty strong. He talked about $2,500 gold, $50 silver by the end of 2021. That didn't happen, so he's been wrong on some stuff, but I believe he's correct on this melt up. And now with Neil Kashkari already prepping sheeple up by saying we may not raise rates, you know they're not going to do it, because if they do it, we are looking at, as I mentioned on this video, the greatest depression immediately. It will happen within seconds after they try to raise rates, and this raise would be embarrassing. It would be minimum raise, but it will melt down the stock market. And I don't think they want to do this now as midterms are approaching. Everything is political. It has been forever, but nowadays you can see it on your face 24/7. So I'm looking at this melt up opportunity here to try to squeeze some more profits out. Obviously, I am gambling with the money I can afford to lose, and I hope you do the same. Every time you're putting into these, let's call them bids, you understand that you are gambling. Unless you put your investment in 2 to 10 year period, that's an investment. That's not a gamble. In a way, it is a little bit, because you're putting your money in the stock market, okay? It's the biggest casino in the world. But at least you trust your thesis. You've done a lot of homework, and you are saying, you know what? I'm not touching this money. I'm putting it in, and I'm okay if it doesn't do well for me for the first 5 years. I'm not going to cry about it. I actually might add to positions if I have more cash available, if nothing changed in fundamentals, why I invested, let's say, in energy or whatever the case may be. So you're, in a way, looking for volatility in order to strengthen your position to dollar cost average, right? So that would be an investment. Right now, when I talk about my strategy getting in and getting out is a gamble. You can call it speculation. You can call it whatever you want. It's gambling. It's 100% gamble. And I'm okay with that. I actually get a kick out of it, because to me it's fun, because I study it 24 hours a day and I love to compete. So for me, this is a game, but it's been a pretty good game, because every time I get to that 20-25% profit, I've been doing what I told you guys I love to do. Take that profit out, use that profit to buy real money with, which is gold and silver. Things you can walk on, like land. Maybe it's just a lot of canned food if your profit was $500. Whatever the amount is, whatever you can afford, I believe you should buy real things with, and then wait around to see what the market is doing, and then jump back in if you think it's time. I put out a warning right before MLK Day when the markets were closed on Monday 2 weeks ago in, unfortunately, divided states of America. I said I'm out of general equities, out of my shipping carriers. The timing worked out really well this time. And right now, I am looking to enter back in. I'm not saying it will be shipping carriers. I will keep you posted. Here, on this video blog. And if you are on Twitter, at the New America 77 is where you can find me, at the New America 77. So I will be looking to get back in because they will continue to do what they have been doing, which is inflate or die, and they chose to inflate, okay? Which is the easier way for the government to get out of debt, easier way for them, not for us peasants. So I hope you understand that. They will do what they always do. They will inflate. Again, I could be wrong. We could see 20-30% drop in the market next week. I would be wrong. I have not made my entrance yet, but that is my plan, and I am pretty sure it's going to play out like this. So let's see what happens Monday. I will do my video Monday, probably at the latest on Tuesday. And like I said on Twitter, I will keep you posted where and when I decided to get back in and gamble a little more to see if I can take advantage of this before the whole thing implodes or explodes. Implodes if it goes parabolic to who knows what levels, meaning the dollar is going to completely get destroyed because we will be looking at hyperinflationary time, or it will just explode in your face, melt down, your 401k goes 80% into the gutter. So those are the two areas that we're looking at, but in between is yours, okay? You can do something about it still. You can continue preparing, but understand what they're doing. They are inflating the hell out of this. They are not stopping. It is quantitative easing / currency counterfeiting to infinity and beyond. That's what's going on. You will not see any rate hikes. If they do, then you know what's going to happen to 401k. Good luck with it, because it will be a falling knife. You're trying to catch a falling knife when it comes to your 401k. Pay attention to what's going on, and a lot of times these people actually tell you, believe it or not, what they're going to do. They just kind of float it out there, okay? They lie 99% of the time. But a lot of times you got to read a little bit between the lines, and you got to catch them when they float certain things out there and go like that. You're playing against the most crooked, not the best. They're the most crooked players in the world. You don't have any advantages. You're not an inside trader, okay? You're not with those in charge. I don't want to get into details on that, but we know what's going on with these politicians that are worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars on $50,000 salary. So we know what's been going on. Me and you don't have that opportunity. If you want to be gambling in these markets, you got to pay attention to everything, okay? So take care. We will talk soon. Looking forward to Monday to see what happens. Later, I'm out.